So my name is Janelle Wynter with a Y, not an I. I am a London-based DJ, radio presenter and curator. My heritage is Jamaican and St. Lucian, but I was born here. But don't get it twisted, I know my roots. So with music, I would say it's part of my daily life. Listen to it every single day, every Friday. Spotify's new release radar, new music Friday. That is me, I'm there in the morning. My first booking was Wireless 2017. It's a mad thing. I know every time I say it, I'm like, it's a madness. It is a madness, and I'm appreciative and grateful. That was lit. I literally was at my desk doing office management, and I got an email through like, do you have a laptop? Do you have a controller? Can you DJ? Me being me is like, bro, come to my house. I need to learn to mix. Like, I need to learn. Like, I gotta do this. I don't want to do office management no more. So I basically done that, blagged it, smashed it, and didn't look back. And then I've been DJing at Wireless every year. Obviously, since COVID this year, they cancelled it. But bigger and better things. Coachella, what you saying? Black History Month should not be a month, period. That's how much it means to me. It should be every single day. We should not have 1 month dedicated to us to celebrate Black history. That's it. Growing up in a Caribbean household, I would not change it for the world. That is literally what it is. But, okay, let's go back in time, like school days. My family's quite modern, like quite British, you know, Caribbeans and Jamaicans and St. Lucians. So when my friends used to meet me, of course, I still spoke like this. I was born here, so I'm very westernized. I wish I had 1 yard accent, you know what I mean? But it was lit. It was like, for me, it was normal. But I guess my British friends, when they're coming over and then they're having like simple beans in the morning, is not beans. If you're Caribbean or even black, everyone here is black. So like, you'd have beans, but then you're adding like onion, pepper, you're seasoning it up with all that extra, and then my friends are sitting there like, what? And this is plantain. This is like banana. Oh my god, it's sweet. And I'm just like, I have this like every day. So I was like, you know, you were so used to it that when you bring someone else from a different culture who's not Caribbean or black, period, they appreciate it, and it makes you kind of appreciate what you have every day, you know? So yeah, I love my family. I love being black. Shout out to my black peeps. You just understand food when it hits. It has, but it hasn't. I haven't allowed it to affect me in this like adult age with work and making my own choices. Maybe when I was younger in school, where you don't really have choices to be in certain classes or sat on certain tables, you know. But as my adult life and where I have choices, I don't think it's affecting me. I just don't put myself in them boxes. Like, I don't do it. Okay, now thinking about it, you put me on the spot, because that's an actual hard one pinpoint answer. I love everything about it. I feel like when you're behind the decks, I'm just myself. I'm literally doing a job that I do every day. If you think about it, like my friend in the background, Aisha, like, you know me. This is what I'm like in my bedroom. So I'm like my friends, I'm like this with my nan and granddad around, my mum around, and nieces. I'm just saying how I am behind the decks is how you're gonna see me come off the decks. So I feel like I found a job that I myself I need, you know? And it's fucking lit. Period. DJ's lit. There's a lot of stuff that would not be here without black people, period. You know what I mean? So I do try to get that across in my shows about just saying black's powerful, black's beautiful, black's the best, period. But like with the music, stars, tomorrow I have a radio takeover, so I'm gonna do a whole like half an hour segment, a guest mix from 2 of my friends, won't name drop them. but one's to do with like NSARS, Nigerian music, just raising it there, man. Like, we've got to help where we can and just have discussions where people will listen and can tune in and stuff. And then I have my other friend who's Congolese, and he's gonna give me a little half an hour mix. So yeah, I always do try to relate what I'm doing with current things going on in the world. So yeah, I would say that. Alright, I'm gonna speak personally. Myself, Janelle Wynter, no. Because I don't allow myself to feel like that. Like, if I walk in a room full of male DJs and I'm up next and I'm the only female I can see in the booth, I'm not looking at it like, you're looking at it like that. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm the next DJ, period. That's it. Like, I do know what you mean. Everyone who's sitting there right now like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. I do. I know what you guys mean. And if you look at the stats in music, I hear you. It's black and white, it's there. There is a big difference. But if you don't put yourself in a box, then no one really can put you there either, you know? So it is what it is. I think there's only one, I'll give you one example. I've been DJing nearly 3 years, and the only time I can actually think about was when I was new to it, and the security was looking at me like, you're not the DJ. And I was like, yes, I am DJing. He's like, no, you're not. He really had to go and radio to someone to come outside, to come and collect me to go into the set. And I just couldn't believe it. Just because I was a female, he was like, oh, you're young, you're a female, like, women don't DJ. That was the one time I just looked at him like, you are trash. Who next? That was it. So with Trap and Twerk London, that's my brand. I am the mother, I am the daddy. Basically, cutting it really short, because it's been running since the beginning of 2018 and the 2017. The reason why I started Trap and Twerk London is because I was not waiting for promoters to book me. Period. That is literally why I started it. I was like, I'm getting bookings, but some of the bookings I'm getting are not really like my I haven't found myself yet. When you're a DJ at the beginning, I feel like you play what you think you should be playing, whatever that is, but then you start realizing it's your own style. People are gonna book you for what you play and how you play and what you're bringing. So don't ever try and be like the DJ before or after your set. Like, that's never gonna be you. You be you and you get booked for yourself. So I started Trap and Twerk to book myself, get myself self-experience, and basically invite promoters from the clubs that I want to like play in, or like venues I want to play in, and invite them to my party so they can see me play for free, technically, and see the vibe and see what I'm doing. And then after that, the bookings came flooding in, honey. So maybe do that. Maybe not in COVID, it's gonna be hard, but we're gonna have a time where we're out of this. We've gotta find ways to adapt, you know? And with that space, I have a lot of queer friends, and my partner at the time, he had a lot of very straight, boisterous mandem, like just straight friends. So mixing my queer friends along with mandem, basically, take it how you leave it, like literally, what do you think a mandem is? That picture in your head, that's what it was. The idea of like the queer world was just so meh, you know? So when they was in that one space, I think it opened their eyes to just basically like queer people, and whatever idea you have of them, like, it's not that. Like, they're just the same person as you. They listen to drill, they know trap, and we do twerking. Trap and twerk, that is me. One second I'm playing drill and I might mix it into some niggas. So Trap and Twerk, come through. Follow it on Instagram. And I have guest mixes and guest series, and there's a lot going on. Just hit up Trap and Twerk London. That's it. Hit up.